Here are the tests on my 2012 Jacuzzi Perfecta. There was no water line in the tank, so I looked at my other video of my 2009 Jacuzzi Perfecta and determined that the water line would have been right about there. And it's using the original flapper. So let's give this a flush and see how it does on tests. The flush is really weak and way too short. This is an early 1.28 gallon per flush toilet, so I'm not expecting it to be by any means good. So let's add some water to the bowl and then try a washcloth. I'm pretty sure this is going to pass. Did perfectly. So now let's try a grocery bag. I think this will also pass, and if it doesn't pass, I'm going to try it again, but hold the handle. I think it's still stuck in there. Yeah, it's in there still. So I'm going to wait for the tank to fill back up, which should be right about now. And then I'm going to try that again and see if it can take it the rest of the way. So I think it could have passed it if it had more water. So I'm just going to add some water to the bowl and then try that test again, but this time I'm going to hold the handle. I think it will pass this time. It did still struggle, but at least it took it. So now let's add some water to the bowl again. And for this test, let's try a washcloth and a grocery bag together. Considering it struggled on the bag alone, I think it'll fail this. Yeah, clearly that did not go through. So, once the tank is full, I'm going to try another flush holding the handle. To be honest, I'm quite impressed with that. I thought it was going to stay stuck in there. So I'm going to add a little bit more water to the bowl, and then I'm going to try that test again, but this time I'm going to hold the handle. I still think it will clog, but it'll probably do better than the first time. That was actually worse, probably because the bag aired up, or maybe it just went down a different way. But I'm gonna just try to pop this bubble. And I'm gonna see if it can take it with another flush. And the tank fills really fast, So let's see how it does. I'm really not surprised, honestly. One thing I do like is that it would be nearly impossible to overflow this. That was clogged pretty hard. I'm going to add some water to the bowl and then try a dish towel. I think this is probably going to pass. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. So clearly it's still stuck in there and I can see it hanging out the bottom. I'm going to give it another flush and see if it can pass it. Huh. I would have expected better. There is a possibility that it got stuck on the washcloth in the grocery bag and couldn't fully exit the trapway. So I'm going to try this test again and I'm going to see if it does any better this time. That did perfectly. So now I'm going to add some more water to the bowl, and since everything is wet right now, I'm going to do a fireplace ash test instead of a dirt test. This toilet has such a large area of sides that aren't covered by water, so I'm thinking it's going to do really horribly, especially with the short flush. But let's see. Yeah, that did pretty bad getting it out of the bowl. Let's take a look and see what the bowl rinse is like. It definitely could have done better. I mean, I think that most of this is just from the short flush. And that's just from it not rinsing or not being cleaned. So the bowl rinse actually is really good. It looks like it just left a lot here due to the severe lack of water that it has going through it for the flush. So I'm going to give it another flush and see if it can take the rest of this stuff down. Still left a couple floaters, and I think this is just stuck to it. I don't know why, but I'm going to be back right after I clog the siphon jet, and I'm going to try and see how it flushes like that. Since this toilet relies very much on the siphon jet to flush properly, I think it will do very badly with the siphon jet clogged. Well, I'll be darned. I did not think that would work. So I'm gonna see how it flushes with the handle held down, because I'm honestly really surprised by that. That's honestly not bad. I mean, considering how much it relies on the siphon jet. I think that did really well. So that is all for these tests. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video.